back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the subscribers I got the other day. I love you all. God bless you all. And thank you for my returning subscribers. Okay, today I'll be talking about why we should always check our blood pressure and how we should check our blood pressure. As you can see, blood pressure is very important in society. It has sent many of our relatives, our friends, our loved ones to the highly grave. It's very important to always check our blood pressure. Some people would say, my parents does not have blood pressure, my elder ones, they don't have blood pressure, so I don't have it. It's normal. Each and every one of us have one of the things that bother us. So it's very important for us to always check at least weekly, once in a week. If you don't have this figure at home, if you don't have, just go to the chemist shop, check. It's 100 naira or 200 now. Just go to the chemist shop and check. It's very important weekly. And the normal rate for blood pressure for adults, for youth like 25, 30, it's 120/70. Why from 50 years, 40 years, it's 130/80. That's normal. And for some of our pregnant women, whenever they are pregnant, the BP is always high. It's always high. It's called pregnancy induced hypertension. It's because of the pregnancy. As a result of the pregnancy, that's why the baby just came in. And immediately they put to bed, when the baby is like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, their blood pressure will go back to normal. So that's common in some pregnant women. That's why some pregnant women, when they are pregnant, their legs will be swollen, their body, their face, their nose. Most of them, their blood pressure is high. But immediately they put to bed, after 2 or 3 weeks, their blood pressure will fall back to normal. Okay. So let me talk about our sugar level, and it's also important for us to always check our sugar level. Everything we take now contains sugar. Alcohol contains sugar, ice cream, tea, meat pie, they contain sugar. Carbohydrate food contains a lot of sugar. So it's also important for us to always check our sugar level, to know. And you know, a diabetic patient, if you go to some hospitals, you see them, they've been in the hospital, they've been treating an injury for like a year, 2 years. It's because of the content of the sugar in their body. It's too much. That's why you see the way they're injured. Very difficult for the injury to get healed. It's because of the sugar level in their body. It's very high. So we should endeavor to check our blood pressure and our sugar level. Both of them goes together. Just try and check often as you can. If it's every week, if it's every month, as much as possible as you can, always check. It's very important. So thank you guys, and I'll be going somewhere to check some patient sugar level and their blood pressure. I was hired for it. So, and if you have any question, just ask me in the comment section. Okay guys, bye.
It's like walking through the sky where the stars come and go. It's the light within my reach, not as distant as it seemed. Dreams are moments, night is long, yet we linger in the past. Tell me, do you feel the same? I can take you far, far away, far enough for us to disappear. Should you feel a little scared, know that I'm still right here. It will be a little bittersweet, it might even feel a bit surreal. Just see the stars run past you as you drift apart in the air, like the leaves riding on the autumn breeze. like the days gone too far for us to seize. We move on and live it as it is, but once in a while, let the reminiscence brighten this melody. Leaves riding on the autumn breeze, like the days gone too far for us to seize, like the leaves riding on the autumn breeze, like the days gone too far for us.
Like when I meet some patients in the hospital, if I check their BP, I'll tell them, sir, what about the baby? They'll say, God forbid. The thing is just like a taboo where it tells some people. But it's normal. It doesn't case. It's when you don't maintain it. It's when you don't go for checkup. It's when you don't take your drugs. BP and diabetes, it's rampant in Nigeria. It's just like malaria. In most families, if you go to some house, either the parents, both parents have it. Even some of the children is affected with diabetes, not BP, diabetes. And diabetes as a result of too much intake of sugar, ice cream, meat pie, too much intake of sugar, and too much intake of carbohydrates. That's what really causes this diabetes. So it's normal. We check. You can just, if not you go to, if not an hospital, you can just go to the chemist shop. Most chemists has this fig. It's for BP. You can see this is fig. It's for BP apparatus, and this for the sugar level. It's called glucometer for checking the amount of sugar in our body. This is the strip. This is the strip. One strip for one person. This is strip. This is even more expensive than this fig. This strip, you get it for 8,000 naira. Yes, this is strip. One strip to one person. If you go to chemist shop, you can buy it chemist shop. You can do your sugar test chemist shop 700, 800 naira. But this one, it's maybe 100 naira. So inside the strip, this one is more expensive. But we should just try and get it. If you know you cannot go to chemist shop, you can go to the hospital, or you can come to this SMOID business center where we do check our blood pressure and sugar level every week. It's free. Just come and check. But you know you don't have money to go to the hospital. You know you don't have money to go to the hospital to check. And just come here every month. Every month, either second or last Saturday of the month, and check your BP or your sugar level. And I want to beg everybody out there to stop thinking probably not they finish. Like they always said, everybody has one or two things they pass through. You cannot just see a perfect person. According to what they said, like plus they cover many things. Each and every one of us has one problem or the other. But we should not allow it to just overshadow us. We should not allow people to know what we've been through. We should not put it on our face. Everybody has either financial problem or blindness problem or difficulty in getting a job. Many things. But we should just try and we should think less, because too much of thinking might have sent someone